It's been a while since I made a video, and there's so much going on in the world of fighting right now, and I just want to give my thoughts real quick while I got some time. Thank God. First off, Shakur retiring. I think it just was a heat of a moment type thing. He's upset that he's not getting those big fights that he deserved, and he has every right to be upset. But eventually, it'll be undeniable for him. He hasn't had a big name fight and stuff like that. So that's probably what's holding him up. And his last fight we all know, was a straight dud. So that was a big setback from him. And, excuses aside, well, reasons, because I don't call that an excuse. But, he just got to get back out there, put on a great performance in the future, and he'll be okay. Next, Devin and Ryan. We don't know what's going on with that. As of right now, it's hard being a Gervonta Davis fan because he's been inactive for a whole year. But the good thing is, I know when he does get back in the ring, it'll probably be back to back within 6 months. The whole thing with him and Devin is just, I feel like it's like the Floyd Pacquiao thing. I don't think those guys are going to fight till way later. I don't think those guys are getting in the ring no time soon. I think it's like the end of a career type of thing. Those guys are going to fight way later. Tank got smoked at 135. We see how Keyshawn Davis performs against Pedraza. That might put some hype behind him to possibly get in the ring with a Tank. Shakur, I don't think Tank needs a name to sell out an arena, so he could fight Shakur. But I don't think he's going to get in the ring with any of those 140 guys anytime soon. Just because there's talent at 135. Navarrete, Shakur, Keyshawn. It's up and coming talent where he has competition there, where he can get some smoke. And last but not least, man, Terrence Crawford and Canelo. I'm I'm extremely happy for Terrence Crawford because he deserves this. I think it's a big jump, but it's a much needed jump, and I think he can handle that fight and perform well. Because Canelo's getting old. He's not. His punch style is very predictable, and Terrence Crawford just has got so much of a niche and so much in his bag that I think he'll definitely be able to last 12 rounds. But if Canelo catches him, night night. You know what I'm saying? Because he's so much smaller than him, and that's why they have weight classes. But hopefully after that we can get. I think Benavidez gotta get one more fight. Either Mongear shut down his hype because he beat John Ryder, and once you beat a guy who beat a guy, it's like you beat both of them type of thing. So Canelo just beat John Ryder. I think Benavidez beats Mongear, and it's undeniable after that Canelo has to get that man that fight at that. Right now, I feel like Canelo can still hold him out, because you got to understand Canelo cleared out a whole division. He done fought everybody. And Benavidez, he fought a couple people, which is good. But it's not like he hasn't, in my opinion as well. I don't feel like he's truly earned that spot just yet. Yeah, you got a couple fights and you beat a couple guys that I beat. Cool. But it's like, put some work in. Same thing with like a Boots. You're sitting around waiting, hoping for a big name to come along, and it's like, just go beat some guys up, bruh. Like, build your own name value. Go put some highlight reels out. Go get some fantastic finishes and stuff like that. Like, and it'll be undeniable at that point. But you'll never get to Terrence Crawford. He'll be gone before you even get a chance. Earl's gone. Like, just go fight. it's some names out there that you can get in the ring with. You got Keith Thurman, you got Mario Barrios. You know, it's names of value that can help build your statue and getting those titles and becoming a household name. Or you might just end up in the Terrence Crawford bucket where, you know, you beat some guys who not on elite status and you're undisputed and you gotta wait for a guy to come along. But at the end of the day, you can't just sit around. That's the only thing I don't like about the state of boxing right now. That's why I love what they're doing in Saudi. They got all the heavyweights, thank God. So the heavyweights will be going at it constantly. So that's a beautiful thing. Heavyweights and light heavyweights going at it. So we don't have to worry about that part. But as far as the other weight classes, we just gotta wait and see. Oh, the other thing about Tank, it kind of hurts again because them people in Saudi, they got the bag. So if Tank is always talking about the money and them people saying, look, we got it, what you need, you know what I mean? And you still not making the fight happen, it's like, come on, man. So I don't know what more could there be. You know, it's almost like a scared tactic. But it's like, I don't understand the business. But I get it. I get business. You know what I'm saying? Like, Floyd held out on Pacquiao so long that it was a $300 million fight check. You know what I'm saying? And that could be the potential there. You know, and these guys are still young. They're not even 30 years old yet. And that's what I be trying to explain to people. You know, yeah, we want to fight now, but it's like that anticipation, that build up is just so much more. Like we've been clamoring for it. And it's like 10 years later we get it. And those guys are still being tip-top shape. We'll still get a great fight. You know, so I do believe it'll happen within the next 5 years. But we all know Tank's small. Fucking Devin Haney coming in at 165. Fucking at a junior welterweight fight. Like, come on. That's crazy. That's why they have weight classes. So it's like, I get it. You know, I don't think Tank's scared. I think Tank beats him. But that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much my thoughts on what's been going on. I'm watching the fight tomorrow, 10:30. I'm not too pressed what T.O.'s going to do. I'm more so looking to see what Keyshawn's going to do. Yeah, so I'll have a video for that tomorrow. That's a big fight, so I'll definitely be tuning in. And, you know, normal shit, like, subscribe, share, comment, I mean, all the YouTube shit, you know what I mean? Shit, hey, you gotta feel that. Shit.